Hello everybody. Okay, so in this video, like usual, I didn't set a camera up and try to show you this is not a how-to video. This is how I'm doing this. It's in a lot better shape than I thought it was going to be mechanically. The bearings and pistons and stuff were still in it. That thing got very hot, and I mean, if you know what hot main bearing smells like, that's kind of what the oil around the pistons smells like. I mean, hot old main bearing oil. This really stinks. But that being said, the pistons are not chewed up, they're not cracked, so all I'm going to do to it is put rings, possibly bearings, and a gasket set in it, and timing belt, water pump, stuff like that, the while you're in there kind of stuff, and then send it. It should run as good as it did. So I hope you enjoy this, and I guess keep the negative stuff to yourself. I'm aware of it, I didn't show you very much as far as taking the engine apart in a Swift, but I'm not done yet either. I mean, I still have to take the oil pan down and take the pistons out. Hoping that rings is all I end up having to do to the bottom end. And it's, honestly, it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's wore, but I mean, it's expected. When I started taking it apart, it didn't have a belt on the water pump and alternator. Got hot because the water pump wasn't turning. So, where did the head gasket blow? Alright. Well, it was leaking around all of them. You can see that because there's black around every one of the rings. It was leaking around all of them. But number 3 and number 4 is the worst, and it blew right here. So, once I get the oil pan off and the pistons out, I'll show you some more. The valves all look fine, and so far I've not seen a crack or nothing. So tiny bit of rust on that cylinder. When I went to load this car, the engine was stuck, and it was just sliding the wheels in first gear, so I put it in fourth, and after a couple feet it just kind of made the engine start turning. So that's expected. So I'm going to dingleberry the cylinders, just knock the glaze off, put new rings in it, new rod bearings, because of they're hammered a little bit. Number 1 and 2 is fine. 3 and 4 is wore. Pistons all look great, especially considering how hot that motor got. I'll wash them a little bit. See the antifreeze? I'll wash them a little bit and Put new rings, bearings, put it back together, a new head gasket, water pump, timing belt. It should be good. Hi.
Hi.
I was told to make a video about this here oil pan. It's clean. I'm eating a payday. Now she's about to brush some of this this here oil off this minty fresh block.
Minty.
Nutty.
He's eating nuts.
Back in a second. I love eating nuts. You know, these Mitsubishi automatics aren't known for working very good. And I'm just hoping that one will last a little bit before we have to do anything to it. Because it'd be nice to be able to put a couple thousand miles on the car, you know. Not expecting that though. I'm hoping for it, but I'm not expecting it. Expect the worst, hope for the best.